glamour and stars. That's what you can expect from tonight's International Fashion Group's Night of Stars. And I'm here with Greg, who's a beefeater, obviously. Let me ask you, what does a beefeater have to do with Fashion's Night of Stars?
Well, we're having a silent auction, and one of the items happens to be a 5-night stay at a Hyatt Regency Churchill in London.
Oh my goodness, well, you're a perfect representative. Well, first of all, welcome back to Candace TV. This nonprofit was founded in 1928 in New York, and it now has chapters across the globe. So tonight we're going to honor some of the industry's brightest stars. Let's take a look. So Carrie, how excited are you about tonight?
I am so excited. It's always wonderful when Chicago's fashion set gets together in one place, because I don't know if people across the country think of Chicago as fashionable, but I know it is, and tonight there's the proof of that.
Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Bagley Mishka, who is one of our honorees this evening.
Oh, it's stunningly gorgeous.
Bagley Mishka Couture.
What do you like best about being a director for Fashion Group International?
I have a fantastic board. I really do. And my board of directors, they have worked hours, countless hours on this event, especially for social media.
And so, I know it's a nonprofit, so what does the foundation do exactly?
We actually work on all of the proceeds from this event will go towards scholarships for college-age students in the Chicago region.
Who are you wearing?
Giovanni from Neiman Marcus.
Fabulous, gorgeous. What would your tips be to a young woman getting ready for a black tie gala? Give me 3 good tips, a Nina tip.
Totally relax. Don't get ready too early. Just leave yourself enough time or else you'll go stir crazy. And just go with what you're comfortable in. Don't try to fit into a trend or something that's not you. Gotta be you.
That's perfect advice. So Nina, you had lunch today with Ken Downing, and he's also a presenter and going to receive an award tonight. Did he give you any fashion tips?
Yes, many. First of all, the cold shoulder is coming back, which I'm very happy about because I saved all my cold shoulder outfits. Of course, the ring on every finger, which I always do it because I'm an old rocker chick. He told me I got to break out of my black habit a little bit and mix in a little color and not to be afraid, but I'm scared to death. I told him if we were besties and I had him on my cell phone that I could text him an outfit to approve, I would do it every day. So I'm going to try to get that to happen tonight.
I'm sure for you he would be happy to do that, Nina. Wendy, congratulations.
Thank you. We're very excited. We love FGI, and we're thrilled to be the winners of this award.
So you've been with Neiman Marcus a long time. How long have you been there?
I've been with the company for 16 years. I've been on Michigan Avenue for 10.
What is it that makes Neiman Marcus different from all the other retailers?
Well, I think it's 2 things. I think we give fantastic customer service, and we have the very best merchandise of any store.
I agree with that, some of which I purchased myself. What do you think about Fashion Group International?
I think it's really great. It's a great way for new, young designers to get started and to get their name out there. It's really a wonderful group, and it's great to have a branch here in Chicago because we're such a great fashion city, and sometimes people don't realize that, so it's really great.
What kind of trends is Neiman's showing now going into fall and winter?
Well, we have something we like to call folkloric, which is kind of going towards a hippies kind of 70s vibe, which is very cool. Lots of color. We are a company based in Texas, so we love color. I believe that there's something for everybody. So fashion is wearing what you like, what you look good in, and that's really what the key to fashion is.
So Ken Downing is accepting an award tonight. You are accepting an award on Neiman's behalf tonight. It's almost like a Neiman Marcus roadblock.
Yeah, a little bit. We love that. Actually, 2 of the designers winning tonight, Ippolita and Bagley Mishka, are both very important designers to us. So we're very excited.
Well, here I are with some of my very beautiful friends. This is Tracy DeBono, of course, Gail Anthony, and Gail Gottlieb. So speaking of fashion in Chicago, these 3 are probably the epitome of fashion. So let me ask you, what do you think, if you could give somebody a tip on attending a black tie event, what's one tip you would give?
Make sure that you have something to pop, either a lip or a purse or a shoe. I say always wear a sparkle, but wear a comfortable shoe.
Well, you don't have to worry about it because you're so tall.
I would say always wear something you're comfortable in and you feel great.
See there? The ladies of fashion have spoken. You just started your label in 1988. And then you were hailed, or are hailed, by Vogue magazine as one of the top 10 American designers. What does tonight's honor mean to you? And besides tonight, what is one of your favorite fashion memories?
Well, tonight means a lot to us. I'm kind of humbled by the fashion superstar award title. It's kind of a lot for us. We always think we have so much more to do, so this is kind of really nice for us. We have a lot of favorite fashion moments. I think a lot of them have been red carpet moments. I think one of my most favorite ones was when Jennifer Lopez wore the black ball gown to the Oscars in 1998, I think it was.
That was an iconic moment in fashion.
It certainly was. She was like a princess, and she appeared out of nowhere. No one expected her to wear that dress, and she did, and she looked amazing, and that was really special for us.
Who inspired you?
Mark and I were always inspired by the classics, by Bill Blass. When Mr. Blass came up to us at a party and said he loved our clothes, we were like, you could have picked us up off the floor, literally. We're so thrilled by him saying that to us. Mr. De La Renta was always a huge inspiration for us, and Mr. Bean as well. I mean, kind of the classic American designers that we always tried to emulate.
If you were going to advise a woman on what to wear or how to dress for a black tie gala, what advice would you give?
I think the most important thing is to be comfortable. If you're not comfortable, you're not going to look good no matter what. And Mark and I both think that the fit of a dress is super important, that you can wear a dress it's an okay dress, but if it fits you perfectly, you look amazing. You can have an amazing dress, and if it fits poorly, you won't look good at all. So feel comfortable and have the dress fit you.
What's the next step for the label? What's the next move for you?
I think our next move is expanding our international retail reach, which we've got a little bit of stores across like the Middle East and stuff, and in China, but we're going to add a lot more stores in the next few years, which we're really excited about.
Finish this sentence. In the next 10 years, I hope to be...
I would say retired, but I don't think that's going to happen. I would hope to be still working and happy.
Well, we hope you'll be still working and happy too. Your designs are exquisite, Ippolita. Welcome to Chicago.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here.
Do you come to Chicago often, or?
No, I end up coming about once a year.
Well, your designs are so distinctive, and they're just exquisite. They're elegant, they're trendy, they're everything all rolled into one. What inspires you in creating these designs?
Well, I really honestly design for myself. So I really use that as a guideline. What feels good today? What's sexy? What makes me feel feminine and empowered? And that really is a very good sort of solid guideline for what women want.
So you were born in Florence. So did all that great art, growing up with all that great art, inspire you too?
Oh, very much so. Living with beauty has really been one of my missions, and communicating how important art and beauty are to the quality of your everyday life.
Finish this question. In 10 years, I would like to be...
Oh dear. World famous?
I like that answer. Okay, so now I'm here with Ken Downing, and he's receiving the Fashion Group International's Oracle Award. Oracle!
I know, I am actually very honored, and I was speaking with some of the women of Chicago this afternoon. I said, it's interesting that I'm an oracle because I was a wallflower as a child. Even my mother said to me, she was, how interesting that you're receiving an award for being an oracle. I said, I can't believe that all of those drama classes that you made me take in high school have actually paid off. So I'm very humbled. And I believe that many people have a voice in fashion, but I believe it's the voices that people listen to that resonate the most. So I hope I'm getting it because I'm a voice that people listen to and a voice that they enjoy.
What are the coming trends, and what should I keep and what should I throw away?
Well, you know, I don't believe in throwing away because I think that as soon as you toss something out, you're going to want it immediately a season or two later. But as we go into the spring season, it's all about poppy red and the idea of tomato red and coral red. Bright red is very, very important, and you want to add it into your wardrobe. The ubiquitous white dress is everywhere, and generally in lace. There is lace on every runway. Every designer did their version of lace in a very kind of lavish and a very beautiful way. A lot of adorned, decorated, and embellishment this season as well, be it on handbags, on shoes, even eyewear. The sunglasses this season for spring are oversized, a little eccentric, with all sorts of decoration. pants get super wide, and I think they look fantastic. Back to a blazer, and back to we were with Michael Kors, and he said, I'm going to make the word blazer not a dirty word in a women's wardrobe. And so I'm talking about blazers, 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 but it's nice to see tailoring returning, and many times over soft dressing. You know, we used to call it hard over soft, and that whole idea of tailoring over soft dressing is everywhere. Shoes lace up and tie up around the ankle, and then handbags are super decorated and adorned, and a handbag that causes conversation when it walks into a room. And earrings get big, and so you're right on trend. You look perfect for the season ahead because earrings just get bigger and bigger and bigger. They're statement making, and they look fantastic. So it's actually really spring, though it's right around the corner, has a lot of great things waiting for you.
If you had to splurge on one thing for your wardrobe, what should it be?
For the fall season, well, I have to tell you what I'm loving the most right now as we go from fall into winter, and it's actually a little chilly in the air right now. I think that a great fur piece, and I love too that you have the fantastic Mongolian collar, and it can either be real fur or all the fun faux furs that we're seeing. And I love it in winter white because I think there's a real luxury to winter white. It becomes the canvas to color, or you can wear it head to toe or pair it back to black, because I do think black is winter white's BFF. So this idea of something that has a little bit of a fluff, a little bit of kind of a loft to it looks really good for the coming winter season. And you know, spring comes very late to Chicago, so you're going to wear it right up into March anyway.
In 10 years, I hope to be
living at my house in Detroit, inspiring emerging artists while they're living in the house with me, and I'm collecting all their amazing work.
Oh, I love that. All right, I lied. That's not my last question.
Okay.
And I want to know who inspired you.
You know, my mother was a huge inspiration to me in my career. I was raised with an amazing mother and grandmother who sewed most of their clothes, and I spent so much of my time kind of sitting on the floor playing with patterns and putting them together with her, learning about buttons and bows and trims, and watching my mother make exquisite, truly almost couture quality clothes that she would wear. And I was always so impressed with the transformation of fabric and the craft of turning it into something functional and something beautiful. And even the transformation of a woman, her hair, her makeup, I was always intrigued with beauty. I was just something that always spoke to me. As a very young boy, I was very interested in how people were dressed, how their homes were decorated, and just the manipulation of fabric into something that became art.
Well, what an exciting program, and congrats to all the honorees tonight. You know, tonight's event benefited the Fashion Foundation, whose mission is to promote fashion through internships, through scholarships, and through counseling programs. So it's a great night, a great cause, and a wonderful night for fashion in Chicago. Thanks for tuning in to Candid Candace TV.